If you can feel what I am feeling, then the truth is just believing. You're my diamond girl.
Don't. Okay, what's up, people? Just in brief, what's going on in the background there, we're putting together a set list for a party that I'm having in a couple of weeks. You guys obviously know my eclectic mix of musical tastes. I pretty much listen to everything. I'm talking about everything, except country western. And if you think about it now, country western is sort of the new rock and roll. So I gotta say I'm listening to country western a little bit also, because it's not the same country western as we grew up about, listening and talking about their horses and their girlfriend that left them and whatnot. All right, off to another subject that I didn't even want to breach upon. The music that's going on. We were having this conversation about what freestyle music was. This is the kind of music that I grew up with. Not me, but it was in the background. I was more of a metalhead, Iron Maiden t-shirt, Black Sabbath kind of guy. We didn't like these kids listening to this music. These were the Guidos, we called them. Driving around in their cars that their parents bought them, cruising. But you know what? In the back of our brains, we still were a little bit jealous because they were getting the ladies. They were getting the girls before we were. And the girls loved this music. And looking back now, this is fun time dance music. I probably should have gone out maybe a little bit more and explored into this realm. But these are the same kids that probably stole my bike and beat me up as a kid. Let's talk about what's important right now. We all survived an earthquake, a hurricane. Personally, this is most... And people mock me about how I say the world centers around me. And when I go on vacation, dramatic things happen. I mean, there's no denying it now. And one guy's always like, you know what? You're pretty stupid when you say that to people, because you can't control natural disasters. I said, I'm not saying I control them, because if I could control them, I would make them happen near people that I don't like. What I'm saying is whenever I go on vacation, these things happen. So now there's no denying it. I was away, first of all, I was in Cape May, which was fun time, except for me watching the market go up without me. And that's pretty much why I didn't feel the earthquake, because I'm sitting there looking at the market on my iPhone, scrolling, cursing to myself, my kids jumping around looking to buy ice cream. I'm saying yes to whatever they say because I just don't want to be bothered at the moment watching stocks that I wanted to buy at 20 sitting at 30 or 40. I missed the earthquake and I feel bad about it. Everyone's running around the streets. They're asking me if I felt that. Did I feel this? My dad's calling me about his TV falling off the shelf. But then, next thing you know, we hear there's a hurricane coming. It's going to hit right where we are. So we had to leave that town and move on, went to Hershey Park. We were pretty much staying ahead of the storm. So then on my way back from Hershey Park, we were driving right into this thing, like Friday evening, and then it got a lot worse. Now here's the thing. They're saying it really didn't cause that much damage, but just like when they say the unemployment, it's not as bad, or the economy's not as bad, but when you know people that are personally affected by it, it's bad. I know 3 people that their basements are flooded. The electricity went out, the sump pumps didn't work, the basements are flooded, and they got a bunch of catastrophes. So right now I gotta feel like I'm blessed because nothing happens in my house. I got a house right on the water, and we just checked that out, and nothing happened there. So for everybody that's in dire straits right now, sorry about that, and hopefully you guys get through this nonsense best as you can. I know all about flooding. It's no fun. I have another house in the bay. Even a hint of rain, the thing starts to flood. The water comes through the walls. It's like the walls bleed water. For 30 years, I can't stop the water from coming in. I've dug up the foundation. I've done whatever I can, and right now you're asking yourself,
I thought this was supposed to be about stocks. Where?
oh, so that was Diamond Girl in the background. So there's so much to talk about. There's a lot of things I want to talk about. We're already at 4 minutes of this nonsense already. The thing is, right now, the market had to go up today because, first of all, we didn't crash last week. We didn't care about the hurricane. We didn't care about the earthquake. It's always a good sign. We're not caring about the end of the world. And the thing about the end of the world, the market always rallies into the end of the world. A la 1999, we had the Y2K that was going to end the world, yet the market went up every single day. Then we had, I don't know, we had, the end of the world was going to happen, I think 2 or 3 other times, and we rallied right into it. So the market doesn't care about end of the world. For some reason, you would think everybody would be cashing out of the market if the end of the world was coming to stock up on supplies, but it doesn't work like that. It's surprising. The next end of the world, I believe, is next December, so that's why I was basing that on the 2012 Dow 20,000 theory, which you never know, but because if the end of the world's coming, which is going to happen now in 2012 in December, we might just rally from this point right to the next year and a couple of months. Thing is, we were about to sell off hard. It looked like everything was about to crack, and we didn't crack. We didn't crack. We didn't crack. So right now we could look at all those pivot points or double, triple, quadruple bottoms as our support. We can look at the stocks that you like. And I know right now you're probably complaining if you're a swing trader, like you missed a lot of opportunities. But you know what? Those opportunities will come again. Okay? I wish I was in more of a gambling mood. I wanted to keep my Baltimore Orioles money. I bet, yes, even though I'm a large Yankee fan, I know when the Yankees are going to lose. And if you're going to give me plus 178 with Burnett pitching, I'm going to take it. So I was going to take that money and put it on the NASDAQ futures last night when they were only up a quarter. And I'm kind of pissed off about it. But I'm pissed off all the time. So what's the difference? This is going out to all my new subscribers. I'm going to get to those phone calls. Now the thing is, I'm a yenta, if you never heard of that word. And I appreciate everybody that's been making videos with my videos involved in them. I can't ask for more. That is watching somebody make a video of me, even if it's in bad, even if you want to take my face and have it being shoved up a bull's ass or something like that, hilarious. No matter what you do, it can't be not good and not funny. So for all you haters out there, if you want to make videos of me just getting ass fucked or whatever the case, I almost went the whole video without cursing, and I'm trying, because sooner or later we're going to save all the nastiness for behind the paywall. And because my kids are watching me on video now, and their friends know about these videos, and I can't imagine what they're saying about me at the Little League meetings. Look out for that guy. Okay, so again, we're on 8 minutes already. I don't know where the time goes, but for all my new guys that I've been calling people, I'm a yenta. What I was trying to say, I love to talk, and I call you people, and a lot of guys have been surprised that I actually make these phone calls. But this is what I want to do. As slow and tedious as a process as it is, it's not tedious in the fact that I don't want to do this. I love talking. I made 2 phone calls over the weekend. One guy, I'm on the phone for 2 hours. We're talking about everything: cars, sports, economy, trading, all this stuff. And 2 hours goes by, and we know each other a little bit better. But to try to get the ball rolling, I got to learn how to cut these conversations a little bit shorter. So. And I didn't think I was going to be home today. So as soon as I get back to the office, I'm going to start calling you guys. So here's what I want you to do. Try to figure out what kind of trader you want to do, what you want to be, whether or not you want to join a prop firm, whether or not you just want to be a subscriber to Hit the Bid, which is going to be about $50 a month or $500 for the year, where you're going to get all this information back and forth, whether or not you want to join an education class online, or if you're in New York City, you could come down and join the education class. Those are the 3 things that I have going on. Obviously, the simplest answer is join the website when it's up and running. We're going to be able to talk and have our community going. That's number 1. Number 2 is if you want to become a prop trader, I have a firm where you can join, and then I can tell you a little bit more about that, your minimums, your commissions, what kind of software you use, all that stuff can be in the conversation. And then, of course, if you really, really want to dive deep into this industry and learn as much as you possibly can, I have an education company that, not me personally, but you will be guided along from our instructors who will teach you the ins and outs of everything you've got to need to know. And then we'll let you take that course as many times as you want over the next lifetime. So there's all that stuff out there. Right now, the market is on cruise control. Who knows when we're going to blow up again, but right now, we're going up. And there's nothing you can do about it. So you might as well participate in it. Most of this market was gapped today, so I'm not really doing anything. I'm sitting here watching it. I'm sitting in amazement trying to figure out what happened to panel, P-A-N-L, and all that stuff. So again, keep sending me your phone numbers and I'm gonna get to you. I know at this point you think I'm blowing you off, and trust me, the last thing I want to do is blow you guys off. You thought I was gonna go somewhere else with that blow statement, didn't you? You filthy, dirty bastards. Because I know I don't like getting blown off, and I think if you're watching this video, you know who I'm talking about. You know who I'm talking about. Why blow me off? Community, people. Community, my friend. I'll help you eventually. I know you might be in a position right now where you don't need to help me. And why help me? Because in a certain light, I might be competition for you. But it's going to be a nice competition where I'm going to help you and you're going to help me and all that stuff. But again, just don't blow me off. If you want to blow me off, at least make the phone call and say, hey, listen, Krull, we thought we wanted to help you, but we've reconsidered and we consider you a pariah, you're a douchebag, whatever. Say it to my face. Say it to my face, I can take it, and then we'll move on. Just, you gotta return my emails, and you gotta give me a phone call back. That's all I ask for. Phone calls back, or email back, something. Stop emailing me, we don't like you anymore. Call me on the phone, stop calling me, something. Just don't blow me off. All right.
I would much prefer Krull.